Hello and welcome to Section 5, Table Views. In the previous section, we understood how to work with the various different delegate protocols, as well as hooking up the user interface. In this section, we're going to start by creating a table view. Then, we're going to move on to creating a table view cell within our table view. After that, we're going to look at how we load data into our table view. And finally, we'll be working with table view interactions, where we will be selecting and deselecting our cells. In this video, we're going to look at how we can create a table view. We're going to start by creating a table view within the Storyboard. After that, we'll look at how we can create a UITableViewController as a subclass. And we'll take a brief look at some of the protocol methods. And finally, we'll hook up the class that we created to our Storyboard. We currently have one view controller that allows us to create dreams. But now we want to have a way of displaying all of the dreams that our users are seeking to achieve. For this, we'll want to make use of a table view. Let's add one to our storyboard. I'm going to go to the storyboard, and then I'm going to open the object library and begin to type in table. As you can see, there are three different options to choose from. We're going to select Table View Controller. So let's drag this onto our storyboard. Since I want this to be the main view that we're going to be working on for the moment, I'm going to make this the initial view controller. And I do this by selecting the Table View Controller, going to the Attribute Selector, and selecting the Is Initial View Controller option. But now that we've created our storyboard element, we also have to have a class that will work as the controller. So I'm going to go to my Project Navigator, right-click, then select Add File. This time I'm going to select Cocoa Class option. I'll name the file Table View Controller, and I'm going to make this a subclass of UITableViewController. Now let's look through this file. When Xcode creates our Table View Controller, it automatically creates a view controller that conforms to the delegate and data source protocols of a UI table view, and sets the view controller as the responder. However, if we want to make any use of our table view, then we'll have to overwrite some of these methods. Let's start by declaring an array. This array will be what we will use to populate our table view. And since we're going to be using this table view to display dreams, let's make this an array of dreams. A UI table view displays a list of items in a single column. It is made up of 0 or more sections which contain rows. This then allows you to set an index path to the row that you want to select by understanding which section it's in, and then which row is displayed within that section. You're also able to have different styles for UI table view. So here you can have a plain style which simply displays all of the cells in a very simple manner, or a grouped style which groups together all the cells within a section. Now, we're going to say that there is only one section. So within this protocol here, number of sections, I'm going to set 1 as the return value. This is the default option, and it can be left, but I like to put it in here since it's good to have control over the code. Next, I want to define the number of rows in each section. Since this will be equal to the number of items in my dream array, I'll add this in as dreams count. Then we'll declare a cell. But for the minute, we're just going to leave that as a standard table view cell and return it. But wait, it won't yet do what we want it to. This is because we haven't as yet told the view controller we created in the storyboard that it needs to respond as the new class we have created. So let's do this. Let's go to the storyboard and select the UITableViewController. Then, in the Identity Inspector, you can see that we have a Custom Class option. So we'll select the drop-down next to the class, and as you can see, we can now see the class that we created. So we'll select that. And that's it. We have a table view controller. And it will respond to the number of dreams we have.